I may have to get a dedicated shooting phone because I feel like trying to use my phone as a camera is starting to it's starting to get a little wear and tear on the lens here. Hi guys, sorry I am late. I have a good excuse. Hang on, that's being very noisy. My excuse is that I was working. I'm home alone tonight. There's no Liz. She reminds me almost every week. She reminds me, hey, don't forget you have a live stream tonight because I have tunnel vision. I get so hyper focused on the things that I'm doing. Uh, Usually it's editing or something like that, and I just tune everything else out. Try being so give Liz some grace because she has to deal with the fact that I constantly I sometimes I'll tell her. She goes, hey, did you hear what I said? I'm like, no, I wasn't. I was zoning out. I zoned out on you. I'm sorry. It's so true because I just start thinking. I'm all into the thing. Anyway, hi guys. Where am I? I'm editing the Animal Kingdom video tonight. I have been trying to find a balance between finishing up the Walt Disney World. I mean, what have we been home for 2 weeks now? Trying to finish up the Walt Disney World. Hey, your names are in different colors now on my laptop. What do the colors mean? Does anybody know? Clapper Guy is still around to answer Kenny Ryman's question. I saw him recently 2 days ago. I thought you outsourced your editing. Yes, I have, but I haven't. I've had to do some myself as well. Eerie Sea Creatures, you are kind of a pinkish red. Anyway, so I'm having to do a bit of the editing myself. So you probably have noticed because they're not as good as the other guy. What was I saying? What was I saying about? Oh yeah. So and thank you to Evan Layton for the $20 gift. The colors mean whatever you want them to. Well, yeah, I don't. That's true, I'm sure, but but why? Why are they? Why are some pink and some blue and some brown and some kind of a greenish blue? I don't know. Nikki Yamanaka, you are also that pinkish red. I guess I'll have to stop doing that. Yeah, so I am editing the Animal Kingdom video. I'm trying to balance the current stuff because I can't ignore stuff that's happening in the parks. My park now, you know what I mean? I can't ignore it. I'm not going to be ignored. You guys may have noticed Ashley Burton. I also joined the Fresh Baked Discord this past week. That's started by Nick, whom you've probably seen in this chat from time to time, and I think he's even shown up on a couple videos. I don't know what Discord is, to be honest. I don't know what it's for. I know it's some kind of chat, I guess, but I don't know what the benefits are of Discord, and I know that ages me quite a bit, so I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a Discord, so you guys can get even more Fresh Baked. Where's the fresh? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, can anybody post a link to the Fresh Baked Discord? I don't know where it is. I need help. I know it's on Twitter. I know that I know he linked it on Twitter, and I retweeted it, I think. But other than that, I don't know how to get there. That's what I thought. I thought it was mostly gaming or just gaming, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's more than just gaming now. Sorry, guys. I'm still catching up on my sleep. Thank you to Minnie Magical Moth for the $2 gift. She says hi from Athena and Sarah. Hi, Athena and Sarah. Yeah, oh, hey, did you guys... Here's the mug. It was in the video today and in our Instagram a couple days ago, and I have been drinking from it ever since. It's my favorite mug. I feel like Walt Disney when I drink coffee from this mug. Walt's Chili, get the $5. Dying to know about the grass in Toontown. Is it soft? Is it real? It is not real, but it is soft. It's not like AstroTurf. I mean, it has a thickness and a texture to it, and you could sit on it and enjoy yourself. It's not going to be quite as relaxing, I guess, or spongy as regular grass, but it's definitely, better than concrete or even AstroTurf. Did I hear about props being stolen from Mickey's? Yes. Michael, let me tell you, the very first day that I went into that queue, and Nick, if you're here, he can back me up on this, because Nick is whom I went with to the cast member preview. And as soon as I got into that room, I said, there's no way this stuff lasts. There's no way. As soon as I realized that there was a part of the queue that people could actually touch and put their hands on, I said, there's no freaking way that this stuff lasts at all. And it was the very first thing that came to my mind. So yeah, there's a missing, I don't know if it's the salt or the pepper. It's one of those. And they were bolted down. Guys, you don't know. You've got to get at that salt and pepper shaker if you want to rip it off. If you want to get it off that table, it was fixed. It wasn't loose. It wasn't just laying there. It was part of the overall structure. So there is some son of a biscuit eater out there who actually put in muscle and sweat to get that thing off. And whoever that person is, I want to say stern words to you. It's so disrespectful of not just the guests and the park, but just of what it is to be at Disneyland. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Why are you even at Disneyland? Oh, that makes me mad. It makes me so mad. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't retweet anything or do a video about it because I just didn't want to give it any more air. But I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know how I feel. It pissed me off. It really, really pissed me off. How dare you? Brett Ebby, gifted $5. Thank you. David, I was thinking about all the construction projects. Basically, all the big ones have started besides Splash. What do you think is going to be next? Well, I mean, you mean after Splash? Bada I don't know, man. Toontown, Splash. There isn't, I can't think of anything that's pressing. It could, well, there's the Pacific Wharf, but that's it. It's going to be a while before we see anything really new. Jungle Cruiser gifted $50. Thank you. David, went to the 100th last Friday. Best day ever. I agree. Mickey Minis and bought every sipper, bucket, 100th Magic Band, 100th pin sets, 1 tumbler. Got to see World of Color 1. Did not leave until 1 a.m. and still basking in the afterglow. That's how I felt all day. I was basking in it. I was like, while I was there, I was basking in the while I'm there glow. I loved the 100th. Amazed JC, get to $5. Thank you. Saw your March planning vid. Do you expect Fantasmic to run on weekdays in the summer months? Yes, I do. Planning a trip for mid-August. Yes, this is typical schedule for off-season, which is, the winter season. Alejandro Martinez, get to $2. Thank you. Do you recommend someone from LA to visit Disney World? I recommend everybody to visit Disney World. The whole universe. Did I miss anybody? Avengers e-ticket, maybe, but I don't think they really know what they want to do yet. Nick, get the $2. Are we talking Hyperion or saving for a video? Well, we can do both. I probably will talk about it in a video, but we can talk about it here. Sure does sound like Hercules to me. Jason Eatman, get the $10. Thank you. That sucks. Preach it. I think he means sucks. the son of a biscuit eater who stole the pepper. Yeah. Get your life in order, sir, whoever you are. Steve Botte, get the $5. Thank you. Hello from Maine. Waiting on the deep freeze, expecting 35 to 50 below. Below with wind chill. Keep those warm SoCal vids coming, man. It's not very warm here. It was a whole 68 degrees this morning. Lori Allen, get the $5. Thank you. What do you think they're doing to the people moving to Disneyland? They're painting it. That's it. Just paint. Nothing else. Gonzo, because it's part of the set, so you have to keep it up. Just because it's not an attraction, you still have to paint it from time to time. Gonzo 562, get the $5. Thank you. Hey Dave, with Jazz Kitchen and Mint Julep Bar being rethemed, where can we get our beignet fix? While it's closed, you mean? I don't know. I think try the Cafe Orleans. I know you can get a mint julep at Cafe Orleans. But I don't know if you can get a beignet, and you can't get beignets either at Ralph Brennan's because they closed the Express as well. David Page, get the $5. Thank you. I'll be in Anaheim Sunday going to Storytellers for the first time for dinner, then going to Disneyland Sunday through Thursday. Hope to run into you this trip. I hope to see you there as well, David. Thank you. Sean from Phoenix, get the $5. Thank you. David, our Tortilla Joe's waitress said they will be closing right before the new Mexican restaurant opens. So staff knows. Okay. They're going to demo that building. They're going to demo it, I think. They're going to tear it down and build a new one. It's going to be a year and a half before we see Din Tai Fung. At least. It's going to be at least a year and a half before we see Din Tai Fung. That's a bummer. Lindy B, it's funny. You just brought up something. She said casting a woman with an English accent like Peggy Carter, who has an English accent, and the way it was described, definitely an English accent. Still counting on Rogers the Musical. The male lead had to be a man coming into his adulthood. That's Hercules. They referenced specifically like a Greek chorus, but they said like a Greek chorus, not a Greek chorus. There is a Greek chorus in Hercules. Is there the potential for a chorus in Rogers the Musical? I don't know. Sean from Phoenix is back with $5. Thank you. She also said that half the employees there are moving over to the new restaurant. The outside will be casual Mexican dining, the inside fine dining. Yes, so Catal is going to be fine dining, and then the Uva Bar is going to be less than fine, casual. But both Mexican, which definitely is doom for Tortilla Joe's. For me, the part I always have a trouble with is they've got to close Tortilla Joe's, yes. But that means, they're not going to, oh God. what? They gotta tear it down because you can't just put Din Tai Fung in that building. We've seen the concept art. It don't look like that. So they're going to it's going to be a year and a half, maybe 2 years before we see Din Tai Fung. Man, that bums me out. Adventures in Oregon, get the $10. Thank you. I sprained my ankle last week and just started hobbling around yesterday, but watch out, Disneyland. Here I come in 3 weeks. David, fire up that mobile order. I'm looking for a snack. Oh, wait. Are you there now, Adventures in Oregon, or are you talking about when you're going to be here in 3 weeks? But who's in the park? Dusty Ray, gifted $5. Thanks, Dusty. What is your avatar, Dusty? It looks like a sideways Ozzy Osbourne, but I don't have good eyesight. Is that you? Okay, Enchant Key Mike gifted $5. Thank you. Mickey's Runaway Railroad broke down while I was writing it. They had us stuck on there for 25 minutes. Received a lightning lane to return at least. That's good. That's good. This ride is going to have, growing pains, just like any new attraction will. Be Yourself Adventures gifted $5. Thank you. David, I see you got the new cup. Yes, I did. It's delicious. I'm going to be at Disneyland March 9th and 10th. Do you think you will be there? I don't know my schedule for March yet. I go whenever something's happening or when I have a minute. I don't have a fixed schedule, so it's hard to say. That's too far in advance unless there's an actual total event happening on one of those days. Oh boy, here we go. Dusty Ray gifted $200. Thank you. Vince, Nadia, Ramon, and Naomi. I haven't heard from Naomi yet, have I, Dusty? I've heard from Vince, Nadia, and Ramon, but not Naomi. What is, by the way, what are you doing, Dusty? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Michael Bobbert, thank you very much, Dusty. You're very kind. Michael Bobbert gifted $2. Thank you. Towards that churro, like always, I have got to get back to the park to get that sour cherry churro. It's there, and I don't want to miss my chance. It's probably going to be just for February, I think. Best churro I've ever had is the sour cherry churro. Get the cream cheese dipping sauce as well. Best churro ever. I got to find a minute to get back and have that. All right. Okay. Dude, Dusty Ray is fire. Yes. I missed that super chat. Let me go back. Oh, first let me get Mitch Mathiasen, who gifted $7. Thank you. Hey, Dave, any update on when Splash Mountain is going to close at Disneyland? It's open-ended. We don't have a date yet. There's a rumor that it's May, but that's just a rumor. But we don't know anything. It always was my favorite ride, and I'm going to miss it. Well, you still get a chance. Let's see. Michael, Be Yourself, Enchant Key. Lusty. Oh, no, that's Dusty. I got that one. Oh, Logan Plays gifted $2. It's reported that a kid broke off the shaker. Well, you know what? You get no quarter if you're a kid. For me, you get no quarter. And if it is a kid, then where is his parents or her parents? What are they doing? So upset. I'm so upset by that. Dusty Ray is back with $5. Thank you. Sometimes I want to go where everybody knows your name. Yeah, I grew up on Cheers myself. I was a Cheers kid. What do they call that? Must-see TV. It was Cheers and The Cosby Show, Family Ties. Guys, finish out those 2 hours. Cheers, Cosby Show, Family Ties, Night Court? Was it Night Court? That was the 9:30? I can't remember. Orange Grove 55 gifted $5. Thank you. Went to Universal Hollywood this past weekend, first time in years. They have so many food options. All of it bad, mostly. I have to say, Orange Grove 55. Most of it is bad. No, Taxi was before that. Taxi was in the 70s, I think. R-Man gifted $5. Thank you. After Toontown and Splash Mountain reimagining, what do you think will be the next major addition to Disneyland Resort? I mean, what's left? They're going to update. I think they're going to finish. They're going to update. My prediction is Toads, and maybe Pinocchio also. Night Court, right? That's what I think. Night Court, Cosby, Night Court, Family Ties, and The Cosby Show, right? Yeah, Taxi wasn't even on NBC. The Cherry Churro is at the churro cart in Tomorrowland, the one outside of Buzz Lightyear. Nick, get the $5. Thank you. So top guesses for Hyperion. Rogers, please. You know what? Rogers? I would love to see Rogers. Hercules, Tarzan, Anastasia. No, I don't think it's Anastasia. No, the Toads update would be just like the other ones, Paul. They wouldn't do like a big deal. It would just give it more life, wake it up a little bit, probably fix a lot of stuff, and maybe add a screen or two. But it wouldn't be so bad that you would it would be unrecognizable. It wasn't Murphy Brown. They were all comedies. Thursday night, 8 to 10. Okay, so did I get everybody? Oh, Dee Dee Williamson, get the $5. Thank you. Loved your Joey Nintendo Land. I love Nintendo. Okay. I love Nintendo. I love Mario Kart. I got a Wii for Tristan when he was little, when it was impossible to get a Wii, when you had to run around all over town to get a Wii. I got him one, and I absolutely fell in love with Mario Kart Wii. Once I figured out how to use the nunchuck and the remote together, and I played that game to death. I played that to death. Sonic and the Secret Rings. I played what else? I don't know. I can't remember. So I have I got heart for Nintendo, and I played it. The very first thing I ever bought on a credit card was an NES. I got a credit card from J.C. Penney. Went to J.C. Penney and bought an NES and played Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt to death. Oh, and Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii too. Played both of those. Maxed out both of those games. Love it. Okay, where was I? Did I miss anything? Am I still paying interest? No. Luckily today I live. I don't use credit cards today. I live a cash life now. I chose a cash life. I got into some debt a long time ago, some credit card debt a long time ago, and it buried me. And I swore off credit cards. I want to say about maybe 15 years, 10 or 15 years ago, and I have lived on cash only ever since then. And that's everything. I pay for everything with cash now. All right, let's see. God, the memories. My kid broke out. Tristan broke out. He's been playing Last of Us and Galaxy and Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime on the Wii also. Wore that game out. DD Williamson, get the $5. Thank you. Can you explain what you saw on that ride with the visor? Some 2D, a Mario character or a Mario Kart characters in their carts, and they would flash across your visor. It was kind of lame. The visor is kind of lame, but I mean, I get why they do it, because they didn't want to put a bunch of screens on the ride. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that they didn't put the screens on the ride. They're only on the visor. There's a couple screens, but for the most part, all of the screen action is happening on your visor. So, but they don't reconcile with what you're seeing in the real environment. It doesn't look real. So it's kind of pointless. But you're supposed to see them and look in their direction and then you spam the turtle shell or the shells, and it's kind of stupid, but whatever. I mean, they did their best, I guess. I would have rather it have just been more like a roller coaster that was like a drifting ride, like the Fast and Furious is going to be. Lanty, get the $5. Thank you. Going on my first solo trip for my first time at Dapper Days in April. So excited. No clue what to expect. Dapper Days is an intense day. It's very busy. There are certain things that are impossible to do, like getting your picture taken at the hub at the partner statue, or the mark. Not impossible, but there are certain things that are very popular. Main Street is going to be a zoo. Get ready for that. Kyokai, 1968, get to $10. Thank you. What Disneyland's lands is Mario Land better than? Just for fun. Wow, that's a great question. What lands? I can't say any of them. They're great in their own right. It's like saying, what would you replace Mr. Toad's with? Nothing. You know what I mean? You can't have Mr. Toad's. I don't care what you put in its place. You can't have it. I don't care how good. You could put Tron in there and I'll be like, no. David, we're going to replace Mr. Toad's with Tron. No. No, thank you. And I mean that with every fiber of my being. Yeah, it's like saying, what's your favorite child? I can't. What are you talking about? So, you know, every land is great. But dude, Mario Town is amazing. As a Mario fan, Mario Town is amazing. It's better than Toontown. Okay, yeah, somebody, Porkins, thank you. It's better than Toontown. I'm not connected to Toontown, so I think I can say that. Well, saying, yeah, Hollywood backlot's low-hanging fruit. I would rather have an empty lot there than the backlot. I would rather it just be concrete or dirt and nothing there. I would rather it be overflow parking for strollers than the Hollywood backlot, because at least there's potential, there's promise, there's a future. You know what I mean? Stay Left gives $2. Say Splash Mountain. It's not going to happen, Stay Left. It's going. It's gone. Going, gone. Get used to it. Ugh. Kathleen Gilman, Knott's doesn't take cash, but if you go there, you can use a machine to convert cash. Well, when I say cash, I hope you know what I mean. A debit card, right? Nobody pays cash anymore, right? Does anybody carry cash? I carry an emergency couple 20s in my wallet, but I don't use it to buy stuff. I use it just in case I need it for like a valet tip or something, like something where you tip somebody and you need cash or something like that. Or some weird street vendor. But I don't ever pay for anything with cash. Only in emergencies. Dee Williamson, get the $5. Thank you, Dee. Is Tiki Room untouched for you? Like, do not ever remove... Yes, that is... Even though it's not one of my favorites, Tiki Room is sacred. Anything that Walt built or Walt had a hand in is sacred to me. Walt's Chili, get the $5. Thank you. Mr. Toad and People Mover are both hanging on the edge of a cliff, and you can only save one. Well, People Mover's already dead, right? It's already dead. But if I could only save one, I would save the People Mover, assuming it's still alive. But I would just pull an Avengers and go back in time and create a second one and then bring it back to life. Be Yourself Adventures, get the $2. Thank you. No lens on your Sony behind you. It's dead. That camera's dead. It's been dead for years. So it's just decoration now. But why do you pay cash for groceries? Lindy B, go on Mr. Toad and appreciate the ride for the humor and joie de vivre. It is perfection. You know why I go on Mr. Toad? Because it's a way for me to connect with Disneyland's past, Disneyland's history, to know that that ride was there on opening day. Not exactly like it is today, but like 80% of it is original. I can feel like a 1955 guest when I get on Toads, and imagine what it was like for them. It's just you can't have it. You can't. How long will Grandpa last? I actually tried to fix Grandpa, and the guy said, "Don't bother." I don't know. I don't use it very much. I only use it when I need to zoom. If I need a high quality picture while also zooming a lot, typically for construction type stuff, that's when I break out Grandpa. I break out Grandpa for that, or just for very specific shots. So I don't have to use it that much. But the flip out screen is all loose and it's falling apart, and it makes me nervous every time I open it. Artha Zapata gifted $5. Thank you. Lena and I were so happy to see you and Liz last Friday. We scored a boarding pass on Saturday. Good job for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but it broke down while we were in the queue. Did you get to ride at least? Did you get an MEP? Did you get to ride? I hope you did. What part of Rhodes is not, I'm thinking you mean Toads, it's not original. I don't know specifically, but I know that it got some updates in the, I want to say when New Fantasyland, they updated the ride a little bit. So it's not exactly like it was, but it feels the same. I don't think it's not so much like they didn't change the ride, but they did update it in some ways. I don't know what those exact things are. Why not buy a new Grandpa? Because they're not cheap. Grandpa is, I want to say, $1,000, and even though it's an old camera that's that people don't generally opt for these days, it still costs $1,000 because it's a very unique style of camera that they're not in big supply. There's no competition for Grandpa, very little competition, so the price stays high. Joyce, and I would only use it for a certain shot, so I'm not going to pay $1,000 to do that. Joyce Morel gifted $5. Thank you. I know I'm late to the party, but I'm so disappointed you didn't get on Velocicoaster of all rides. Well, I'm a huge wuss, Joyce, so I can't handle. I had already done Hagrid's just before that, and that kind of put me on edge a little bit. And I want to say we had something else coming up later, but I can't remember. I don't know. But I could tell that I probably would have puked. If I had gone, I probably would have puked. There's no competition for Grandpa was my high school. That's funny. Mr. ProTech HD, the S23 Ultra literally wiped Apple clean. That's what I have, right? What do I have? No, you're talking about the Android, right? What are we talking about there? I forget what I have now. What is Grandpa? You guys, what do you guys know? That's not it. It's not the S23. That's what was it called? The V something or other. I can't remember it now. Yeah. The S23 is my phone. Yeah, that's a great phone, a great camera. That's what I'm shooting on right now. But I think I have to get a new camera to shoot video with. I have to separate the video from the phone. I just put my hands on that lens too much. Mighty Migosh, get the $5. Thank you. David, my last day in the parks is the 9th. According to the calendar, Haunted Mansion reopens the 10th. Is there any hope it opens early? No. Sorry. Do I have the 22? Yeah, what a 22, 23. Michelle Leon gifted $4.99. Thank you. I saw you far away on January 27th in Disneyland for the opening of Runaway Railway. Which attractions in Disneyland was built in Disneyland? Do you mean when the park opened in 55? Where is anybody in the park? I haven't heard from anybody. Is there nobody in the park? Okay. Yeah, it's the V something X something. Guys, what is the brand of that camera? I don't know why that's just stuck in my head now. I might get an iPhone for filming, yes. Disney Bo is in the park. Are you still there? Are you still here? Disney Bo? I should buy my wife something. She already did, though. Patrick K, get the $5. Thank you. Hey, David, doesn't look like from the vlogs that there's much room for Super Nintendo Land to expand for additional rides. Well, not in its current condition, no. They would have to tear down one of the stages, one of the sound stages to do that. There's my son. Hi, son.
Hello.
They heard that. Where's Disney Bo? Do you want something to eat, Disney Bo? I'm trying to buy you a treat. Somebody help me out here. Steve Botte, get the $5. Thank you. During your walk through downtown Disney the other day, you heard a song that you recognized but couldn't place. It was the Swiss Polka from Swiss Family Tree. Yeah, I got that message from a lot of folks that day, and it makes sense that's why I loved it, because I love that movie. Megan Santoni, get the $20. Thank you. For new grandpa. Thank you very much. Where's Disney Bo? Okay, but what? He wants a hot cocoa from Corn Dog Castle. What an odd choice. Never have I heard somebody ask for a hot chocolate from the Corn Dog Castle. That is very unique. Okay, where are you at, Disneyland? There we go. Eric LK, get the $5. Thank you. Did you give the last $5 to Adam like I asked you to? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize. I completely forgot about that. I don't carry cash on me anyway. I mean, except for my emergency 20. Did I miss one? Eric, Megan, Steve, Patrick. Jeremy Stevens, get the $5. Thank you. When splashes change, Pooh and Hungry Bear are out of place. What happens, if anything, to them? Nothing. They will be in Critter Country. They will be just, as it is. Okay, let's see. Go Matt Go, get the $5. Thank you. Besides Spider-Man, which animatronics would you like to see launch from Avengers Campus? I would love to see them launch Lincoln. That is humorous. I found that humorous. Corn Dog Castle. Do they even have hot chocolate? There it is, hot chocolate. Tristan Lane, get the $5. Thank you. Congratulations on coming out of the Disneyland bubble and going to Disney World. Did you visit all 4 parks? Yes, I did, and it was amazing. I loved every minute of it. I want to go back very quickly. Okay, review. Is it cold out? Okay, your order is placed. Disney Bo. We got to wait till 8:20. We got to wait till 8:20. I apologize. Wait, no, never mind. We can do this now. Yep, okay. There it is. I just hit the button. Your order number is 0122. 0122. And there it is. You're ready. Did you guys hear that? What are you barking at, buddy? Buddy, hey. Our dog barks like this all the time. Shush. Shush. Is it buddy? Hey. Stay Fluff, give the $2. Thank you. Rip down Transformers for Donkey Kong ride or just for fun. Yeah, either one of those works for me. I'll take a dirt lot instead of Transformers. Magic Mouse gifted $20. Thank you. For no good reason. The garage is haunted. No, he barks at when cars pull up next door to the house next door. You can hear their garage door open or something like that. He protects this house like crazy. Even though he's a big wuss, he wouldn't actually fight. Whoa! He wouldn't actually fight anything. He's all bark and no bite. I just Okay. Okay. Hush. Eric LK, I hope you realize I'm just joking about giving. Oh, yeah, I kind of figured that, of course. That's. But it's okay. I can play along. Buddy, you are not scary. Okay? Come here. Come here. Up. Come here. Sorry, I've lost track of what the hell I'm doing now because my dog is a jerk and is to bark at everything and everybody. He's so protective. Are you going to be okay, buddy? Okay, where was I? Where were we? What are we doing? Show the dog. He's kind of big. He's too big for the lap. I tried to bring him up here once and it was very awkward. It's a Dalmatian barking chain. That's funny. Wait, what? Needson M. David, did you see that the Blue Sky Cellar is opening a new show? Where did you hear that or see that? Are you being serious? Oh, Liz is home. That's early. That's what she heard. She heard Liz and Sophia come home. Do you feel better now? You're ruining my show, buddy. You saw, okay, somebody, Mouska Gamer, you've got my handle. Send me a picture. No, Law and Order was 10 o'clock, Mr. Tech HD. Law and Order was 10, well, I guess it's only 8 o'clock here. Right now, at 8 o'clock, it would be Cosby, then Family Ties, then Cheers, then Night Court, and then Law and Order. Right? Cosby, Family Ties, Cheers, Night Court, Law and Order. I think that's right. Has Disney ever offered you a job? No. I would say no, no matter what it is anyway. Once I took a job with Disney, this channel ends. So the Facts of Life was the 70s and the early 80s. That wasn't the Cheers or the Cheers and Cosby Show era. Huh. Oh my God, I remember Wings. I remember that show. Is there going to be any more vlogs from Walt Disney World? Yeah, I've got. I'm editing Animal Kingdom tonight, and then I can do 2 more at least. I can do a video from the hotel itself, Animal Kingdom, and I can do a video of some of the walking tours that we did of the other resorts. Whether or not I get to them, I don't know because I've just got so much to do already. You're welcome, Disney Bo. Happy to help you out there. Disney Grammy, on some of your videos, you refer to Ian. Who is Ian? In the before times, pre-COVID, the show was very different pre-COVID. It was just us going to the parks, having fun, and messing around. It wasn't like all news and uh, how-to type stuff. It was just vlogging from the park. And Ian was one of the people that I would walk around the park with for years. But we don't do that kind of show anymore. I remember I mentioned that during the shutdown. I remember telling everybody, I said, I'm not going to do those kinds of shows anymore. I wanted to shift away from that and get into news and other things, how to and all that. So different kind of show. That's why you don't see Ian anymore. It's because we don't do those kinds of shows anymore. California Dreaming, get the $2. Thank you. Splash closing in May means Indy opening in May. Well, that's what I'm saying. Whenever Indy is done is when I think they'll close Splash Mountain. That's what I'm saying. So if somebody's saying May, it could be because they believe that Indy will be done by May. And I think Indy will be done by May. Bring back the Knothole Gang. Well, we still have the Knothole Gang. The Knothole Gang is just a construction video. I stopped referring to it in that way, but the Knothole Gang is still a thing. I started the Knothole Gang as a euphemism, as a clever way to describe a construction video. So if the Knothole Gang never left us. We still do those. Yes, it is 8:04, but we're going a little late because I started late. We started the show at 8:15. So I'm going to go a little bit over. I may not go all the way to the full hour because I do have apparently a family to take care of now because they're home. No, Ian is not my son. No. I mean, I suppose he's young enough to be my son, but he is not. What is Ian? He's like, is he 30 yet? I don't even know. But that would mean I would have had to have had Ian when I was in my early 20s. Did I catch the super chat for Magic Mouse? Yes, I think so, but I'll go back and look. Yes, I did get that one. Who was the ninja? That was my son. We referred to him as the Disney Ninja because we didn't want to say his name on camera because we were being protective parents. But as he got older, we wound up saying his name. But the Disney Ninja was my 10-year-old son who has appeared in the videos in the very early times. When you grab and eat a sweet treat at Disneyland, a Sprite. I don't do a lot of eating. I mean, churros, I guess. I eat for the show, but I don't eat because I need a treat. But if I need something sweet, I often will go to a Sprite. No, Sarah was not my ex. She was just a friend. My ex at the time was Candy. She appeared in the very, very early episodes of Fresh Baked. And her name was Candy. That was Tristan's mom. Will you ever do another vlog type video for fun? Well, I still do. I still do them from time to time, just by myself, not with a group. Purple Princess gifted $5. Thank you. What are your thoughts? Did it start with a mouse or a rabbit? I would love to see more Oswald and Hortensia. If Walt said it started with a mouse, then it started with a mouse. I'm going to go with that. Even though Oswald was first, it didn't. The Disney that we know today didn't start with him. It started with Mickey. So if that's what Walt says, then that's what's true. Deania Bowers gifted $5. Thank you. Hello, kind sir. I wanted to say thank you for everything you do and let you know our great-grandson arrived and he is a wonderful gift. Thank you again. You are great-grandparents. Congratulations, Deania. That's awesome. Kyaukai, 1968, get the $10. Thank you. Sorry, other card was expired, so not asking a question, just making it right. Okay, whatever. Pete Zimmer, did you hear about the new interactive game with Haunted Mansion at Tokyo Disneyland? It looks cool. Is that for real? I have not heard of this. Can somebody link me on that? I didn't tell you guys. You know what? I'm gonna tweet this later. I ran into Maynard at the exhibit in the Main Street Opera House on Friday, and I was sitting there shooting. I was shooting a bit of the multiplane camera, and I turn around and Maynard's like, "Hey, how you doing, Dave?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, it's Maynard! Wow, that's awesome! Yeah, totally ran into Maynard. He looked great. Very casual, very calm. He's a different kind of person when the camera's not rolling." But yeah, he looked good. I'm going to look into that, Peter. Thank you. Well, Maynard's private. He doesn't get into, he. I mean, Maynard's Maynard, right? He's not going to tell me that he's doing great, but he looked good, and he was in the park, so that's a good sign. Are you in the parks next week? I know I have a reservation for Sunday, but I can't even think of. I think I have one for Sunday and one for Wednesday. I think. Theme Parks and Things, gift of $10. Thank you. Hey, Fresh Baked David, have a great question. If you buy a Lightning Lane for Runaway, can you tell a cast member if you can walk through standby instead of walk? Yes, you can. We did exactly that, or tried to. They were going to let us do it, but the ride broke down. But on our second trip, we did ask to walk through the site through standby. Stay Left, gift of $2. Thank you. Maybe they'll bring back Splash in VR form someday. Well, that already is a thing, isn't it? If you have a virtual queue, how long does it take to go through the line? Well, I mean, like anything, that varies. There's no fixed amount of time, but it's certainly shorter. I think it took us about 5 minutes because we went through once through Lightning Lane. It took about 5 minutes. Christian Lane gets the $5. Thank you. Now that Runaway Railway has an individual Lightning Lane, but we're still limited to 2 a day, which rides are worth getting it for and giving up? Well, there are only 2. Well, 3. There's only 3. So it's Radiator Springs, Rise, and Runaway. So I don't know. That depends on you. That depends on you and your preferences, I guess. Hey, baby. I didn't think you guys were gonna be home soon.
Oh, we all pooped out.
Already? You guys...
She's already in bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was falling asleep on Snow White.
You're kidding. She didn't even get up that early.
She got at 7:30.
No, it's not early though. For her.
She's been up.
Sorry, guys. We're having a conversation. Please stand by. No, but she's hell. She held out way longer than that at Disney World.
I don't know to tell you.
Yeah, okay. Everybody says hi.
Hello.
She's gonna feed the dogs again. Hope you guys don't mind.
I'm almost done.
They want you to turn on the dryer.
I have nothing to dry. You guys are funny.
Don't you have some laundry to do, honey?
I actually do, but I'm starting it tomorrow.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom Resort video is hopefully coming tomorrow. Your live stream rudely interrupted my editing process. I hope you guys know. Liz called me up at 7:15.
Totally forgot to
So I
text
asked her.
you.
I knew I was going to forget. I knew it. I said, text me at 6:45 and remind me that there's a live stream because I knew I would have my head up the Animal Kingdom video, and she forgot.
Yeah, I looked at my phone. I was like, it's 7:13. I get a notification that David didn't. I was like, oh shit.
Liz doesn't forget things either. That's pretty rare. Okay, so I guess you know what. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. I gotta get back at the desk anyway, and things seem to have wound down, as it were. So thank you guys for being patient with me and waiting for me to show up at 7:15. I love you guys for that, and thank you for your fellowship and your friendship and your kindness for being part of this community. Thank you very much for your generosity. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Got more videos to come, obviously. So until next time, be safe, be kind, fresh baked.